What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. I'm your host, Jarrell Hicks, here today to bring you a video on the UFC Vegas 4 main event, Dustin Poirier versus Dan Hooker. But before we get started with the video, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe on the channel. It'll be much appreciated. Let's get started with the video. So, the main event for UFC Vegas 4 just ended. Dan Hooker versus Dustin Poirier. The decision was announced. Dustin Poirier came out with a unanimous victory. But man, let me tell you this. That was the best fight I've ever seen. That was the most violent fight I've ever seen. Obvious fight of the year. I know I just said that 2 weeks ago when Emmett versus Burgos happened. And let me go back. Let me backtrack a little bit. During that video, I did not mention Weili Zhang versus Joanna. I cannot say her last name, so I'm not going to attempt it. I stutter and talk fast, so I'm not going to try to attempt that name. But Joanna and Weili Zhang was this year. I forgot about it, so I want to add them to the conversation also. Burgos versus Emmett, Weili Zhang versus Joanna, and this fight, Poirier versus Dan Hooker, are all three Fight of the Year candidates so far. I think this one can't be beat. This was a 5-round fight. This was the most violent fight I've ever seen in my life. I know Weili Zhang and Joanna was for the title, but this was a title contending match. Not the same, but close enough. But it was the most violent fight I've ever seen in my life. From round 1 to round 5, it was straight pure violence. Now the pace and the violence did wane a little bit, but it was hard hitting, thumping, brain trauma type of balance the entire fight, and I'm surprised it went 5 rounds. Hooker and Poirier was throwing like they was trying to end somebody's life. Um, we as fans and analysts themselves knew this fight was not going 5 rounds. There's no way, unless they stopped the pace and chill out a little bit. They kind of chilled out. The pace, I don't say chilled out. The pace waned. The pace slowed down. But they were still throwing for the heavens. They were still throwing them haymakers and landing too. Man, it was a great fight, man. Dustin Poirier really showed the difference between him and Hooker in the third, fourth, and fifth round in the championship rounds. And the stats show it. I'm not a stats fan. I'm stats free sports, but the stats showed it. The stats did not lie tonight. Yeah, the stats showed it. Paul Felder. Excuse me, Dan Hooker won outstrike and won the rounds 1 and 2, and he was outstruck in 3, 4, and 5. And you can see throughout the entire night Hooker's cardio weighing down and his energy weighing down, while Poirier was going on smooth cruise control the entire time. I mean, he slowed down. He was going at a hellacious pace with Hooker the first 2 rounds. While the third round hit, Hooker slowed down. Poirier didn't keep the hellacious pace, but he kept a very, very good pace, and he didn't look tired at all. Even when the bell rung, finished up in round 5, Poirier got up, moving and grooving, still looking ready for round 6. He looked healthy. He looked good. He showed his championship medal and the difference between those two. This is Poirier's 40th fight. This is Felder's, I believe, around 13. So yeah, it shows a difference. It shows a big difference. And also proves Poirier still a title contender. He took 9 months off from that hip injury, had to get surgery, had to lay out for a little bit, and it shows he's still here with the big boys. So, he's still in that Gaethje, Khabib, Tony Ferguson type range. Conor, I guess, you can throw him in there too. They're all in the same range still. So it's a 5-6-man matchup now at the lightweight division with only one belt. It was kind of tough to, get the matchups worked out, but Dana had to go with that. But yeah, Dan Hooker is on the rise. Probably a little bit. Everybody ages. They're aging. Well, obviously, everybody's older, but I think by the time Dan Hooker he gets in his prime, I think Ferguson and Khabib and the Gaethjes and the Connors, they'll be on their way out or already gone. So Hooker will have to fight some new. No, he'll be top dog unless somebody else new comes in. And no, that's a beast and a monster. But yeah, Hooker's future is bright. And like I said, by the time he get in his prime and getting his bag for real, I think the big dogs that are reigning supreme now, the top five I just listed, Ferguson, Khabib, Connor, and Poirier, I think they'll be gone. Oh, and Gaethje, excuse me. Yeah, I think they'll be gone. I think they'll be retired in about 2, 3 years or on their way out. So yeah, I think Hooker will have a clean slate when going for that title pretty soon, but in the upcoming years. But yeah, great fight, hellacious fight, fight of the year. For me personally, my best fight I've seen in my life. From first round to fifth round, best fight ever. The I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Just I don't know. Just great fight, man. That's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. That fight got me on like a natural high. Like I just feel I'm happy. I am really am happy. And something about that Apex, man. The Apex arena, people have been balling out, putting in great performances. So the Apex arena has some magic to it or something. But yeah, man, that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.